Himuro, I,
Huh? What's going on, Kanade?
I'm really sorry. Because of me, you and Yukimura are now... I never thought things would turn out this way. I just don't know how to apologize to you.
I told you, Kanade, none of this is your fault.
But it's because Yukimura spent all that time with me that this happened.
But thanks to that time, your presentation went wonderfully. You want to know the truth? I really understand now. Yukimura was actually never to blame for anything. The truth is, I just went and got angry all on my own. When he said that it wasn't like we were dating, it was completely valid. But somehow I found it utterly hateful and provocative, and before I knew it, I hit him. In this state, I don't suppose you could call it love.
You're so wrong!
Huh?
It's the opposite! It's because you love him that you felt like that. It's happened to me too, you know? Being jealous because the person I love's looking at someone else, or getting angry because they don't feel the same way I do.
Oh,
That's love. It does that kind of thing to you.
really? That's what it is? In that case... To be honest, this was a bit of a blind spot. An American psychologist named Berscheid said that romantic emotions must include both love and hate together. Up until this point, we've only been focusing on emotions of affection, but in romance, there are negative emotions as well. If we categorize them as contradictory emotions, then I knew it. From the moment of our argument today, the results on my contradictory emotion counter have risen dramatically. If we can establish that this phenomenon is repeatable, then it may prove to be the key to finding the conditions of love.
And what precisely would that entail?
For example, Yukimura could be made to flirt with another woman. Then we take the amount I want to knee him in the face, turn that into a fixed quantity, and apply it to our study.
What? Don't tell me you're really okay with that.
I'm not, but it's this feeling of not being okay. And the depression I felt all day, it might just prove to be a new lead in our research. Yes, and first thing tomorrow, I'll have to discuss this with Yukimura and... I forgot, we're in the middle of a fight.
Tomorrow, why don't you and Yukimura do what you can to patch things up? I'm sure he wants things to go back to normal as much as you do. And I want to see the two of you go back to the way you always were, having fun doing your research together.
Yes, you're right. I'm positive we'll be able to reconcile.
Oops, I'm so sorry, Himuro. I spilled my water, and it totally wasn't on purpose.
Anyway, that complicated-looking book you're reading's all clean now. Makes it easier to read, right?
Nice one, girl. Yeah, you should be thanking us for it.
There's no need to apologize. Did you know bullying also exists among animals other than humans?
Huh?
There are instances of chimpanzees grouping together to attack. There's a tendency for goldfish to attack weaker individuals. A group rejection of weak or non-conforming members is a natural instinct of any living organism. Even humanity, equipped with the power of reason, retains vestiges of that. Your engaging in that type of behavior aligns your intellect with that of lower animals. That's the way things are.
Huh? She's got a lot of nerve. Just because she's smarter and cuter than we are, she makes me sick.
Himuro, please, would you like to go out?
I'm sorry. I guess I don't really understand romance, and I'm not particularly interested.
Oh, sure, of course. I guess a guy like me would never be a good match for you anyway. See you around.
Friendships and young love. That's what everyone my age was thoroughly obsessed with. Everyone but me. I just didn't understand them. Thurston's beautiful geometrization conjecture was far more attractive to me. I was fine the way I was. I couldn't force myself to want to be with someone or fall in love. I didn't need those things. I was all right on my own. I corrected my physical appearance and always moved forward boldly, with beauty and dignity. That's all I wanted. But now, I really, really want to make up with Yukimura. Welcome to the first of the Making Up with Yukimura strategy sessions.
We're gonna figure out how to be friends again.
I apologize. I should not have asked you to join the discussion, Yamamoto.
No trouble at all. I was happy to come over and hang with you guys.
I asked Ibarata too because I thought she might like to participate, but she turned me down.
Well, that's a shame, but we'll have to move on without her.
I know we've just started, but I had an idea. What if you gave him a present? What do you think?
Oh, that's a wonderful idea. If you give him a present you've put your heart into and tell him how you feel without your pride getting in the way, I just know it'll work out.
You're right. By precisely plotting out my feelings with no lies or prevarications, Pareto optimization could be used to find a point of equilibrium between our assertions. I can compile everything into a sort of apology thesis and give it to Yukimura along with a present. It'll be perfect.
I kind of figured things would turn out like this, but, well, we are talking about Yukimura, so I guess it's okay.
All right, then in that case, we have to go right out and buy a present!
Yeah!
It's such a strange thing. I was always fine on my own, and now, for the sake of a connection with another person, I've become so desperate. But then, I met him. Spent time with him, researched with him, did all kinds of things with him. And for the first time, being with someone made me feel happy. That's why I was really looking forward to this trip. Going to a tropical island with Yukimura for the first time. Spending time there, running experiments, and just maybe, a wonderful phenomenon might occur. I got my hopes up a little, but the reality was different.
A glasses case. That would be good, wouldn't it?
Yeah, Yukimura doesn't really pay much attention to his glasses. The affinity index on this seems like it'd be high.
Uh-huh. And it looks like they inscribe names and things on them.
Really? That's perfect. It's all my fault. I threw the experiment into disarray and got angry over trivial things. Tomorrow our trip ends, but Yukimura and I haven't accomplished anything yet. Just give me another 30 minutes and I'll have the thesis finished.
If you can pull off a stunt like that, you're amazing.
Let's hope it's not already too late. I'll fix this, because I want to do something beautiful on this trip. Together.
This wrapping doesn't really give much of a gift feel.
I have pens and things in my room. I'll go decorate it.
Such a manga artist.
Okay then, it's done.
That's amazing! It looks like a present!
Thank you, both of you. Wish me luck, all right?
You go, girl.
Hang in there, okay?
Yukimura, I wonder if he'll forgive me. Will I be happy when I tell him?
Well, I don't know where he is. He went out just a second ago. He said he was going down to the ocean, so I guess he's outside. Himuro!
Will we ever be able to go back to normal, researching together and doing experiments? Ah! Huh? Whether this feeling is love or not still hasn't been decided, but if it's allowed for someone like me, someone who's always been alone, then
Himuro?
here, it's for you.
What is it?
Open it. That's how I truly feel about you. But how? How could it have? Forget it happened. I'm sorry. Why? Why is it broken? When did it... Was it when I fell? Why doesn't anything on this trip work out right? Because it's not possible for someone like me who always pushed others away to do something like this after all this time. Don't confuse causation with correlation. I am a science type. Calm down. Just think about this logically. Correct your physical appearance and always move forward boldly with beauty and dignity. That's what I have to do.
You're cute as always today, Aika. You know that? Oh, there you are. Welcome back. You know, Himuro stopped by a minute ago.
I know she did.
Well, what happened?
I'll now commence reconciliation with Himuro. Quickly and completely.